Browns claim defeated KJ Henry. What this means for Cleveland's defense. The Cleveland Browns have made a strategic move by claiming defensive end KJ Henry off waivers from the Philadelphia Eagles. This decision could signal a shift in the Browns' defensive lineup, sparking both excitement and skepticism among fans. Standing at 6 feet 4 inches and weighing 255 pounds, Henry is set to enter his third NFL season. A product of Clemson University, he was originally selected in the 5th round of the 2023 NFL Draft by the Washington Commanders. Since then, Henry has had a bit of a nomadic NFL journey, playing for 3 different teams over the past 2 seasons. In his career so far, Henry has appeared in 14 games, starting 3 of them. He has accumulated 22 tackles and 2.5 sacks. Most recently, he played for the Dallas Cowboys in 2024, where he recorded 3 tackles and 1 sack in just 4 games. Despite his limited playing time, Henry managed to leave a mark, particularly with his ability to generate pressure on the quarterback. Last season, Henry found himself on the Eagles practice squad for the final 6 weeks of the regular season and throughout the postseason. This experience, though not on the active roster, likely provided him with valuable insights and development opportunities under the guidance of the Eagles coaching staff. But here's where it gets controversial. Some critics argue that Henry's limited impact and frequent team changes might indicate a lack of consistency and reliability. However, supporters believe that his potential and physical attributes make him a promising addition to the Browns' defensive line. And this is the part most people miss. Henry's journey through multiple teams could also mean he has a diverse set of skills and adaptability, which are crucial in today's fast-paced NFL. What do you think about the Browns' decision to claim KJ Henry? Do you see him making a significant contribution to the team? Or do you think this move is a gamble? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Eagles cut KJ Henry, now playing for the Browns. Will he make the roster? Unexpected twists and quick decisions define NFL training camps every year, and this season is no different. One player barely had time to pack his bags before landing with a brand new team. Training camp for the Philadelphia Eagles has officially begun. And as always, that means the pressure is on for head coach Nick Sirianni and his staff. With only 53 coveted roster spots up for grabs and the team laser focused on chasing another Super Bowl run, every player is fighting for their future. But here's the harsh reality. Not everyone will survive the first wave of cuts. And already, Philadelphia has wasted no time making difficult decisions. Just as training camp got rolling, the Eagles parted ways with defensive end KJ Henry and running back Lew Nichols, forcing these 2 athletes into a race against the clock to find a new team before the 2025 NFL regular season kicks off in less than 2 months. And this is the part most people overlook. For some, the search for a new opportunity extends for weeks or even longer, with only a handful of vacancies left on NFL rosters. But for at least one recently released Eagle, fortune smiled much quicker than usual. KJ Henry, the just-cut Eagles defender, has already been scooped up by Cleveland. In a fast-moving development that surprised even some insiders, NFL reporter Mike Garafolo broke the news Thursday that the Cleveland Browns had claimed KJ Henry. Henry, a defensive end who had just been let go by Philadelphia, now gets another chance to prove himself at the NFL level. It's important to note, however, that while the Browns liked him enough to grab him before he cleared waivers, there's no guarantee he'll make their final roster. Cleveland boasts an already impressive defensive front, with stars like Myles Garrett, rookie Mason Graham, and veteran Malik Collins leaving limited space for new arrivals. Here's where fans may start debating. Did the Eagles give up on Henry too soon? Or is Cleveland taking a flyer on someone unlikely to stick? Henry, after all, was a 5th-round pick in the 2023 draft by the Washington Commanders and has been something of a journeyman ever since, making brief stops with the Bengals, Cowboys, and Eagles, all in a relatively short period. He joined Philadelphia's practice squad last November, but never saw regular season action for them. Despite not taking the field, he earned a Super Bowl 59 ring, showing just how quickly fortunes can change in the NFL. The stats don't exactly jump off the page. Across 14 career NFL appearances, spread between Washington, Cincinnati, and Dallas, Henry has notched just 15 solo tackles, collected 2.5 sacks, and broken up 2 passes. According to Pro Football Focus, He received a 70.6 grade for tackling in 2024, but his overall defensive rating was a middling 56.5. Those numbers might not turn heads, but for a backup edge rusher, every snap counts. Here's a twist that adds even more intrigue. The Eagles and Browns are set to meet in a preseason matchup at Lincoln Financial Field on Saturday, August 16th. You can bet Philadelphia fans will be paying close attention to that game, eager to see if Henry can make his former team regret cutting him. And this is the part most people miss. Player movement on the margins may seem minor, but it can change a career and even the fate of a playoff run. Do you think the Eagles made a mistake letting Henry go so early in camp? Or was his release inevitable on a stacked roster? Should Cleveland fans expect big things? Or will Henry's story remain one of brief auditions across the league? Dive into the comments if the Eagles get it right or wrong. What should be the measuring stick for a young player's second or third shot in the NFL? Whatever your view, one thing is certain. The NFL's high-stakes churn never fails to deliver drama and controversy, even for players fighting just to stay on the practice field. Clemson standout KJ Henry joins Cleveland Browns. NFL waiver move. NFL team claims former Clemson star off waivers. Here's what you need to know. Then a surprising turn of events, a former Clemson standout has found a new home in the NFL. The Cleveland Browns have claimed defensive end KJ Henry off waivers from the Philadelphia Eagles. This marks a significant move for Henry, who is entering his third NFL season after being drafted by the Washington Commanders in the 5th round, number 137 overall of the 2023 NFL Draft. But here's where it gets interesting. Henry has had quite the journey in the NFL so far. After spending time with the Commanders in 2023, Cincinnati Bengals 2024, and Dallas Cowboys 2024, he signed to the Eagles' practice squad last November. And this is the part most people miss. Henry earned a championship ring with the Eagles' victory over the Kansas City Chiefs in Super Bowl XIX. In his 14 career NFL games, 3 starts, Henry has recorded 22 career tackles, 5 tackles for loss, and 2.5 sacks. Last season alone, he tallied 3 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and a sack in just 4 games. Henry's college career at Clemson spans 6 seasons, from 2018 to 22, where he collected 147 career tackles, 28.0 for loss, 13.5 sacks, 11 pass breakups, 4 fumble recovery, and 2 forced fumbles over 58 career games, 24 starts. Here's a controversial question for you. Is Henry's championship experience enough to make a significant impact on the Browns defense? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And here's another point that could spark some debate. Henry was a true freshman on Clemson's 2018 national championship team. With the Eagles winning Super Bowl XIX, he joined the ranks of Justin Roth, Cornell Powell, Tremaine Ankrum Jr., Dan Benish, Katie Dunn, Andy Hedden, Terry Kennard, Dorian O'Daniel, and William Perry among Clemson players to earn both a national championship ring and a Super Bowl ring. But does this dual success in college and the NFL say more about the player or the programs they came from? We'd love to hear your opinions. The Cleveland Browns announced the move on their official Twitter account. We claimed DEKJ Henry via waivers. Cleveland Browns at Browns, July 23rd, 2025. https:/twitter.com/browns/status 1948-1907-37-96259. FRFRCTFW. Photo courtesy of Gary Vasquez, Imagine Images.